Hello, Atska here. Now, I am doing a bit of something different today, or this time. I placed my phone on a on a shelf, and I'm just kind of walking back and forth to see how the quality is going to be. I have to put it back on some program and then just add it to a video. What's it going to be about? It's going to be about how life is in a village. So yeah, I probably should also start slowly talking about where I'm from and all that kind of stuff. So I am from Serbia, and I live in a small, and I mean really small village. It used to be a lot more populated than it is now. I mean, in winter, you do not see pretty much anyone when you go outside for a walk or something. Maybe just old, no, not even old people, everybody is inside. You're probably going to see dogs. No, I guess, yeah. I remember seeing a couple of dogs. When it comes to summer, as it is right now, there are still some people that come from different countries, such as Austria, maybe Germany, France. There are some people, like old ones from America, that also come just to relax, I guess. And they stay for a couple of weeks and then they just go. So there isn't really much, a lot of the things you can do. You have a bit of a nature, even though it's pretty much all grown into like a forest type thing. We had a beach, but it's pretty much it's covered in trees now and grass and not even cleaned up as it was before. Because I remember when I was younger, we would have these days, not events, but like a day when you would gather around to clean the beach, and that was cool. There were some people that were swimming there, myself included. Now, granted, it was a small beach, but it was fine. I mean, we did the best what we could with the situation. Luckily enough, we still have internet. I don't know how many people are using it, but it's somewhat of a miracle that we still have it. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do, to be honest, because I spend quite a lot of time on the internet, not only playing games but also to watch things, listen to music, and just relax with some YouTube videos. Yeah. Other than that, we do not have any store. I mean, like a market to buy drinks, to buy water, to buy anything pretty much. You have to drive to the city, which is about 30 minutes away. Before it was interesting, kind of okay, but when it becomes like a necessity, it becomes like you have to go to the city to buy something. And let me tell you, I had so many times like the urges when I want something but we don't have it, and oh god, I have to like take the car and just drive to the city, and then just buy it, and it's hot and there's a lot of people, crowded areas, and I did not like that one. So that's a minus thing. The other one is you do not have people here to go out or hang out or talk with. I mean, of course you don't. There's just old people here, and I do not even have friends as of not recent, but a couple of years. That's for another topic. So there are a lot of things missing here, and it's really boring. Like I told you, it feels like if you were to remove the internet, you would be like living 30 years, like 30 years ago, right? Like minus 30 years, because no communication, no nothing. You would just do farm work and stay in your house. And right now, since it's pretty hot, I don't know, about 30, what is it? Well, I'm recording this about 9 in the morning, and it's still somewhat, well, it's not really chill, it's not really cold, but it's about 31, 32 degrees. Later, in a couple of hours, is going to bump it up to 37, maybe 36. So that's not good, because you cannot go outside to do stuff because I remember, I don't know if it's just me or if it was like that always, but 10-15 years ago it felt like the summer was more, you could tolerate it better. You could walk in the sun, I don't know, you wouldn't get the headaches and the burns that much. You would get a nice cooked tan, of course, but that's pretty much it. Oops, nothing too bad as it is now. Yeah, also it's you have to do a lot of cleaning, especially, which I don't mind to clean, by the way, but spider webs and the dust, I don't know, it responds so fast. I know I clean those spider webs, but like 2 or 3 days, spiders are back at it. Maybe because I feed them, I don't know. but it's a nice, I mean, it's nice, bro. It's not kind of nice, because well, they do eat the insects, which I don't have anymore. I used to have some ants, but that was probably my fault, because I was back then eating snacks and I just left it on the table, and you would get ants. Of course, they will walk or crawl from the outside window, like from the outside. They will crawl up the what's it called, the house, then enter the window, and you will see a line of these ants. But yeah, another thing, mosquitoes, brother. I don't know when it was, I think a week or two ago, when I was dumb enough to open my window before sleeping, which was a bad idea, because you open the window, not even a minute, but like 15-20 seconds, you would hear like bzzz, bzzz, and you cannot sleep. And there was this one night where I wanted to go to sleep, and you hear like on your ears like bzzz, and I just waited. I think I did not sleep for about an hour and a half or something, like 2 maybe, because I just wanted to crush the thing. And now I used also the flashlight, but you could not catch him. There was one time when he was landing right on my left eyebrow, and I just slapped myself, and I was like, yeah, it's finally over. But no, another one comes up. The whole process repeats. I'm just waiting, and it was in total 3 of them. I remember standing up, going with my flashlight to see them, but they were like always hiding. The moment I go to sleep, lay down real nice, bzz, bzz, on your ear, and you wake up the next morning. Sometimes you would have all these bite marks, yeah, these red things. But yeah, I learned my lesson. I do not open the windows anymore. What I do is, since I wake up early anyways, which is about 5 or 6 in the morning, I open all of the windows and leave it for about 5 hours or something, until it gets really hot, because it doesn't make any sense to have the windows open. Now there's a bit of a wind going outside, which is nice because it blows like all the old air, I guess. It's kind of refreshing, especially early in the morning when you have this cold breeze going through your rooms. that one's nice. But yeah, then you close it up, and later during the evening time, I just open the ones that are in the hallway, and that kind of works because no mosquitoes or something else flies about. Well, you have some wasps, right? And you have the big ones. I don't know how they are called, but you have them as well, which is sometimes rare. But if they come in, I just have the flying thing that you hit it with, right? And then you feed them to the spiders. It happens maybe like once or twice a week. Yeah. No, but man, it's really for the past couple of years it became kind of difficult and stressful to live here, because I also tried to get away, but always end up in this place, because it's not a place for me. Well, not only this place, but like the whole country is not a place for me, because you do not really, I mean, I do not really gonna fit in. I'm not like the normal type of guy, man, what you want to call it, especially from a village like this, because you were raised in a somewhat traditional way. I mean, what everybody does, you have to do it as well, whether that comes to doing a job or being interested in certain things, but I wasn't. I mean, when I was younger and I only had this, of course I had to go with the thing because you needed to fit in the group of people, like of friends, yeah? You couldn't be different, which I wasn't. I was the same as everybody else, but of course as you get older, I became interested in different things, and it turns out like though they didn't like it, so you get like separated, not separated, but like alienated, disliked, and blah blah, why this, why that. But I cannot talk about this now because I do not want to put a bunch of topics into one video. Like I said, this is going to be just a village one. I think, yeah, I said where I was from, so I said a couple things I didn't like. When I was raised here, let's start a bit further back. This village used to be so much like filled with people. You could see life because everybody was out. You could hear people either like talking or working, even during the late nights. We had shops, stores, we had 3 of them. Not only that, we had a place that made pizza, and also like a bakery, and the place that made pizza also had a dart thingy, you know, when you throw in darts. It had a television where everybody would gather to watch football and whatnot, and also a pool table and a mini bar, but I wasn't allowed to go there. Of course, you would just gather with your pals and go walk around the village, and that's what I did, or what we did most of the time. We were living without phones, even though it sounds like weird to say it, but it was really kind of a magical time when I think about it now, because you didn't have all these informations. You know, probably there was a meme about it. When you go to a friend's house and you yell for his name to come out to play, sometimes you'll be grounded or not, depends. But that's how we would gather, yeah. So that's also a big plus, is what I can give this village, is the memories I have made before I turned, I think all the way up until the age of 20, it was fine, but then later less and less people were there, and nobody was really going out in the village. And then stores, they slowly started to die out. But yeah, I can only imagine the stories that my parents tell me, how it was back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Damn, like that it felt like a whole different, it felt like a city, because if I remember right, there was even not a restaurant, but type of a bar. Well, also a restaurant, because you could order food. There was live music pretty much every week or so. More people, of course, and everybody was working the stores. They were working up all the way up until midnight. So plenty of people, and I do have some pictures. There was, the really old ones where there's my grandma, grandpa, younger father, and these houses that I see right now, they were non-existent, pretty much just land. Oh yeah, we also have a soccer field, whatever you want to call it, but it's unused now. I did not play that much because I sucked at playing that sport, but a lot of other people, and when I had the chance, because we were always hanging out, you will spend a lot of times on that field playing the game. But the thing was, if you were not playing, you had to catch the ball, because there was no net on the goals. And a lot of the boys, well, not guys, because we were kids pretty much, they were shooting on purpose really hard, so the ball flies like 10 minutes away, that you have like to go through tall grasses where there were like mini animals, not sometimes snakes, depends, holes, thorns, and you would come home. You did not play, but you were more injured than the ones that played the game, which kind of makes a little bit of sense, but it is what it is. I guess it was still fun. But I cannot believe that even when I played that one game lasted. We didn't play, I think, by the hour. Like 90 minutes. How it was. We just played until nightfall, basically. So 7-8 hours, sometimes 9, really, until from 10, 11, 7, 8 in afternoon, evening. Can you like? Of course, we would take mini breaks for someone to go and buy drinks to refresh. But you didn't. I don't remember like eating. But yeah, it was nice that you had sports. Also near the school, later on, there was a basketball. Not a court. We had built inside the gym, where you had like the basketball hooping thing, right? But we had it also outside. The elementary school, as of some years ago, is now closed because no kids. But whoa, that school, when I look at it now, it just kind of like brings a lot of memories back, because everybody would go. Sometimes I gather outside of school before the even starts. I was like less than 10 minutes away from the school, which yeah. And you know that I sometimes try not to go to school, but now when I look at it, it was probably a bad idea, because in the school there was also a lot of fun things that you could do. The only bad thing was if you did something wrong, they could just call your parents because they were close, right? So you could not lie about anything, about your grades or behavior. But yeah. And now I'm still here, and I'm just looking outside. Sometimes I go for a walk, sometimes I don't. When I go for a walk, you have some places where there come people from different villages or even like different cities because of the plates on the cars, right? They come here for fishing, basically, but they fish the whole day, every day, sometimes. Yeah, but going on a walk pretty much always makes me, or not makes me, but I see some old like images of when I was at that place, and I was all over the place. But there is really nothing interesting, nothing more that you can do. It feels like for years, because I'm still here, that you are kind of rotting and withering away along with the village, if that makes sense. Because for me it feels like you were going down with it. So yeah, that's also a massive minus point. But yeah, I'm still trying to see where can I go, what can I do, because I do not have a job. Well, not a proper one that you work 8 hours or something. I work privately, some mini stuff that you do about maybe gardening or painting, or I don't know, taking furniture out of some place and moving it, throwing it away. Drywall thing, is that how it's called? I think. Yeah, for some people that are still here. But it's not daily. Even when it is, it's not 8 hours. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. Usually we start about 6:30, sometimes even like from 7 until 12 or 1 from early mornings, because you cannot do much when it's really kind of hot, and you get a crazy time when you work outside. The worst ones are when you go and work in the attic, and it's the air, it's so heavy, right? So it's really kind of heavy. When you go outside, you take that fresh breath of air, brother. It's really refreshing, and that is pretty much it. Now, what am I doing now, brother? I'm just waltzing back and forth in my room, and I see, yeah, there are spider webs again, but no, I do not spend that much time in this room anymore, because yeah, in summertime here is literal hell. I'm sweating right now doing pretty much nothing, because it's really, you know how it is, the higher up you are in a house, the warmer it is. So this is like the highest, I think. Wait, let me see. basement, 1, 2, I think the third floor, or no, fourth? I think fourth, right? Fourth floor is the attic? I think 4, yeah. It's the fourth one. 1, 2, no, it's the third one, I apologize. The third one, so I moved to the first one where there's the laptop and the other things I do for gaming or watching stuff, and I sleep on the couch because it's cooler. I also do not have a lot of things here. Oh, the things I do have is not a lot of boxes, but a couple of boxes that I put my toys in, which is also going to be something that I want to do, and old things. I don't know if I'm going to do a short about it, but it is still fine, because there are a lot of things I did in this room. This room was pretty much built while I was still in elementary school. I believe I was about, I'm not sure I can pinpoint the exact age, but between 8 years and the age of 8 and 10, something like that, and I'm 31, so if it was 10, that's 21. So more than 20 years this room has been with me, because I was in this room spending time while in elementary school, in high school, and then after high school, and a lot of things were happening in my room, on this place. Oh God. that could not be a topic. Or, well, I did play a lot, and I drank a lot in here. My dumbass was, quote, so smart that I did not throw away the cans of beer, but I stashed them in bags, plastic bags, and I just hid them in a wardrobe that I had before, and just like that, in a month it was filled up, and I was caught by my dad, and you know what followed, of course, because he used to also drink pretty much. But that's a topic for a different one. So that's pretty much the topic that I could talk about it. Village, brother. It's a good place. The good thing I can say, also, I almost forgot about that, is on some days you can really, really relax. Like, I'm talking to just chill down, because even though we have a small bit of nature, when you go out to take a walk in the nature, it feels really good on your body. So maybe that's it is a plus thing. But like I said, now it's just more of a bad thing to even stay here. So that's the life of a village from the perspective of a guy that does not wanna be here. And well, like I said, not only this village, but the whole country. Now I have no idea how much I babbled about, but yes, that's going to be it for this one. I have other topics that I want to do, and I will do them, but for now, this one's it. I will just see how this goes. Like I said, I'm still experimenting. This one is new. I want to see how the voice quality will end up being when I import it in. I think I forgot what the name was of the editing one, because I was playing with it for a while, but this is like still experimenting phase. I'm just doing it for fun, whatever. Now I'm going to go see what's up. Probably I need water because I'm sweating. Damn, I need to go downstairs and maybe like even take a shower. It's gonna be awesome. So, well, for anyone that was listening to this, I don't know, well, have a good one, and see and hear you next time. Enjoy your life.